morning friends, and welcome to weekly vlog episode 16. And yes, I got the number wrong last week. Oh well, never mind. So this is weekly vlog 16. I'm starting my weekly vlog in the car. This is becoming a bit of a habit. Today's road trip, we're off to Bedford. I play in a concert band or a wind orchestra called SASWI, the Salvation Army Symphonic Wind Ensemble. I play trombone in that group. My sister plays clarinet and my mum plays clarinet. So I'm off to Boston to collect my sister and my mum, and then we're driving down to Bedford for an afternoon of rehearsals and an evening of a festival of music. I'm looking forward to that. I enjoy playing in SASWI. I am not the best musician in the group. The group itself is excellent. I'm kind of just an add-on, I think, but I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. So that is what I'm doing today. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to vlog while I'm there because I'm chicken. Well, good evening, or should I say good morning. It's midnight and I've just walked in the door and I didn't vlog. You're not surprised, are you? I'm not surprised. I'm sure you're not surprised. One day I will gain a little bit more confidence and I'll do this thing even when I am around other people. But anyway, I just wanted to say two things. First is Happy Mother's Day to my mum, because it is actually Mother's Day now. She is an amazing woman and I love her to pieces. Happy Mother's Day, Mum. And secondly, thank you to Jessica and Olivia for my Mother's Day gift. As you all know, I am no mother. However, I am godmum to two gorgeous young ladies. So Jessica and Olivia, I know you're watching because this is your Sunday afternoon treat. Thank you for my card, handwritten. And thank you for this. I don't know if you can see. This is something called Just Sweets. And there's a little sticker on here that says Reese's. And if I open it, you'll see this is my godmother's day gift. Good morning. Actually, it's good afternoon. It's 10 past midday, so it's afternoon. Good afternoon. And yes, I'm in the car again. This weekend, I signed up to take part in Carly Rowena's Earth Miles walking competition thing, because I thought, that's right up my street. I love walking. But then I spent all day yesterday sat down either in the car or in a music rehearsal or in a concert. And then today, so far this morning, I've sat down to edit my weekly vlog, which is currently uploading. And if you haven't seen last week's vlog, I'll link below so you can go and watch it after this one. It's a good one. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this one, so I hope you do. And then this evening's church, so it's sitting down again. And this afternoon, it's not looking like it's very nice. So, I don't know. Also, I'm absolutely shattered because obviously I was in bed at about 1 a.m. and I was up at 7 because I was wide awake. Right, so that's the shopping done. And it is now raining. So, Carly, I'm really sorry. I thought your challenge was a really good idea. Right up my street, but I'm out, I'm afraid. I think I'll have walked about 2 kilometres in the last 2 days. Never mind. Well, good morning. It is Monday morning at 6:34 a.m. I am in my dressing gown in my kitchen. It must be back to work day. Afternoon. So as you all know, yesterday was Mother's Day. I think I know that my mum appreciated her present. But the other thing that happened was a little girl at church yesterday. She saw that, obviously, I am not a mother, and at churches, I'm sure you are well aware, mothers get given flowers, generally speaking, or a present or something. And I obviously don't get this. But she did come up to me with one of the little daffodils. This was in the evening. And she said that she knew I was a godmum to her friend. And so she wanted me to have a flower. And I thought that was really, really lovely, really sweet. So thank you, Bethany. Good evening. Wow, my face is a bit red, isn't it? Still got that cold. Mainly just a cough now and a bit of a snuffly nose. But come on. Give me a break, won't you? Oh, wow, look. Oh, hello, Chip. Day was good, very productive. Picked up my hire car because I've got 2 events over the next 3 days. I will mostly be driving a Hyundai i40 diesel one, has all the buttons, the seats are electric, couldn't get them comfy. It is absolutely huge and I am definitely not used to driving an estate car, so we shall see how this goes, but I need it because of the amount of stuff I need to take. my life. Let's fill up the kettle. It's 6:30. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Bridgnorth. It's taken me 3.5 hours to get here. I don't have any luck with the journey through this place. I've come for a work event. I've parked at the school where the event is. They've let me park there overnight because there's no overnight parking near the hotel. And then apparently there is a funicular railway here. Well, that was really easy check-in. It's B&B, so it's a sort of B&B slash guest house, and I'm right at the top. And as you can see from the room, but it's really nice. It's a good size. I'm obviously here on my own. Oh look, you can see out over the roofs. Can't remember the name of the street. St Mary. It's the Croft on St Mary Street. It's a little B&B on all different levels, higgledy-piggledy. I get breakfast in the morning, and I don't know if you stay in B&Bs. I don't know if any of my American viewers have stayed in a British B&B, but I know I'm going to get a good breakfast tomorrow. Right, let me show you around. So this is my door. This is obviously where I enter, and as you can see, it's just a very simple room. Nice big mirror, little window there, wardrobe, and there's a nice bed for me to sleep in. Tea and coffee making facilities, and unlike lots of places, they've actually provided fresh milk downstairs, which is very nice. Then in here is the bathroom, another light, and there's an actual bath. That might be happening later. This is the cutest little staircase. I've just walked down, didn't go all the way to the bottom, but I just thought I needed to come and have a look. This is the cutest. I mean, look, it's properly cut into the walls. It's so cute. This was worth it. Look, I've got an amazing view over the Severn Valley. Stunning. This is the funicular, and it goes straight down there to the bridge. £1.20 return, I'm definitely going on that. Well, I'm in it. This is hilarious. It's just me. Nobody else in here. Just there, where at the top of my finger, just there, that is the funicular railway at the top, and that's where I was stood. And obviously that's where I took a picture. And you can't even see the hills from here. There's a big bridge, obviously fast running English water, so it's brown. This little path along the river. I swapped my etnies in my bag this morning when I saw the weather for my Keen walking shoes. I'm really glad I did. It's nice to be outside. I am very glad that it's still light and that I've got an hour or so just to wander and explore, because you know it's good to know where you are. Even if you just go somewhere for work, you can always find something to look at, especially if it's somewhere you've never been, or in my case somewhere I've never explored, even though I know I've been here before. Right, so I'm just stood leaning against a kissing gate that's marked the Severn Way public footpath, and I'm sorely tempted, except that is the footpath, and I think based on what I'm wearing and how long I've got and the fact that I'm staying in a very lovely clean B&B, I think I'm just going to have to disappoint myself. I don't think I'll even get beyond the gate before I fall over or lose my shoe in the mud. Wow, Bridgnorth, you have got some quirky little things going on here, haven't you? Look at this rock, and then look at this tree and this rock. There we go. This tree and this rock could be Turkey. Just that one little scene. It's like I've just very briefly walked into Cappadocia. There's all these little caves. This one's called Lavington's Hole. How bizarre! I'm gonna have to go and look it up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. That was my little ride up the hill to save my legs a little. I walked along a bit, and that is the meadow, and that's the road that I was just down there. I was walking through a park, and apparently it closes at 5:30, which is a bit weird. Also, I think it's too cold for my phone. I thought it was going down really, really low. It got down to like 30% or something because it was fully charged before I started all my filming around Bridgnorth. But then it suddenly went 10% of battery, 1%, switched off. Put the plug in, plugged it into my battery pack, which I thankfully carried, and it's back up to 25% instantly. So that's all a bit weird. A bit of a swim. My swimming fitness is a bit rubbish at the moment, but I did have a swim. I did a few lengths, various different strokes, some of which, yes, was doggy paddle. Now, I'm very hungry. Swimming always makes me hungry. Everybody, had a good sleep, had a good breakfast, looking forward to a good day, a good and busy day. I couldn't resist another look at this view. I've been to the event and I've set up and I'm ready to go, and I've got about 20 minutes before it starts. Well, good afternoon friends, my time in Bridgnorth has come to an end, so now I get to take this monstrosity that is a Hyundai i40 diesel thing back home again. I don't drive estate cars very much at all, or in fact hardly ever, and I don't really like them. They feel really big, but at least this one's got a reversing camera, so it's much easier to see where I am, and also front parking sensors. So actually I've had no problems parking this car, which is excellent. But apart from that, I have to say it's a bit of a dull thing to drive. It's not fun to drive. It's got all the buttons. I mean, it's got built-in sat-nav and I can plug my phone in and everything, but it's just, it might have all the gizmos, but it's just so dull and it doesn't go. It's like, come on. So when I buy my next car, I won't be buying one of these. But it's only a hire car, isn't it? So it doesn't matter. Good morning. Welcome to Friday in my life. Last day of the working week, not, because I'm back in tomorrow again. 6-day week this week, 6-day week next week. Joy of joys. But it is the last day of the weekly vlog. I left you yesterday when I was driving home from Bridgnorth. It wasn't too bad. I was home by about 5:15, so normal time, which was really good actually. Traffic was a bit dodgy in some places, but nothing you can do about that when you're relying on lots and lots of motorways. As you can see, I am drinking cow's milk again. Did a week of the coconut milk and I did a week of the almond milk. Nah, don't like it in tea. I just don't like it in tea. Tried it on its own, neat if you like, but I don't like it there either. So come on people, suggest what else can I use? Or do you just not drink tea? Good morning, the fog lifted and we are left with an amazing sunny morning in Lincoln, which is fantastic. Just quickly popped to the sorting office to pick up the brand new Batiste scent. Scent's the word I was looking for. Marrakesh, vibrant and alluring. And it even says it's on trend. I'm not sure I'm ever on trend. Well, that's just changed. I have 3 Ask Splodz questions this week that I've written down in my notebook. No notes on the answers, so please forgive me. Also, please forgive the squinty left eye because I can't get it to open today. It's just too tired. Let's take the questions in the order in which they were asked. Kim asked, what's your favourite hidden place you've found? I don't think I've found many hidden places really, but there is one place that stands out to me as somewhere that we found unexpectedly. So not a hidden place, but something we came across and are really glad we did. We went over to Ireland on the bikes and we did a bit of a road trip. We were stopping in a B&B for 2 or 3 nights, and the gentleman owner there was chatting to us over breakfast and was showing us various places, and he recommended that we headed in this particular direction, and so we did, and we are so glad we did. And especially because I love the sea so much, it was something that Well, the beach blew me away, and it's a place called Inch Beach. It's a perfectly flat, very long beach. You can ride your motorbike or your car on it or whatever. There's a couple of surf schools there, and it's just so beautiful. So I'm going to say, although not hidden, but unexpected, Inch Beach. Gordon, my Ask Splodz regular, wants to know, if you could be a member of any band, what would it be, what would you play, and why? Okay, Gordon, 2 answers. First answer, London Philharmonic. Instrument, trombone. Why? Film scores. I would love to play on a film score, definitely on my bucket list. And secondly, to have a go at playing the bass guitar in a band like Bon Jovi. I'm nowhere near good enough. In fact, I'm a pretty poor bass guitar player. Bass guitar in a massive rock band, in a massive venue, with the bass turned right up. And last, but by no means least, a question from Laura. I went to school with Laura, so hello Laura, I hope you're doing well. Laura's question is about our North American road trip. She wants to know, how's the road trip plan coming along, and how are you deciding where to head for? The road trip plan is probably as organised now as it's going to get, with the exception of the actual signing of the freight forms for the motorbikes, because we can't do that until 30 days before we fly. We've spent hours and hours looking at maps, looking at various guides. Lots of the magazines and lots of websites do 10 things to do here, 10 roads to ride here, and we've been plotting the ones we fancy on a Google map, which then saves it. And we've done it in 3 categories. So we've got the must-sees, Yosemite National Park, Yellowstone, Grand Canyon, places like that where we know either we want to go to or we want to go back to. Things like Banff and Jasper, plenty of places in Colorado. And then there's a second category, which is would like tos. So if we're nearby, we shall make an effort to go there. And actually that sort of thing is where there's a cluster of things in one place where we would really like to see the place, but then there's lots of other little snippets of places that we could go while we're there. So that's the second category. And then the third category is kind of, if we happen to be passing through, then we wouldn't make a detour to go and see them, but if we're going through them or going by them, then we'd make an effort to stop and see viewpoints or particular roads to ride. That's how we're deciding where to go. And obviously our route, we're not planning the day-to-day route at all until we get there. We've got accommodation for the first 2 nights because we needed something on the airport for when we're waiting for to collect the bikes and do the customs stuff. And then we've got accommodation for the first 2 nights that we're in America, because we have to have something on the paperwork to import the motorcycles from Canada into America. So the flight there and flight back's booked. First 4 nights of accommodation is booked. We have a kind of an idea of the sort of places we want to go. We're taking a tent. We've got accounts for sites like booking.com and hotels.com on our apps on our phones. We've got the map that we can view. And yeah, that's as much of planning as we've done. I mean, we go at the end of next month. Not long, is it? I'm so excited. If you want to follow our road trip, we're using the hashtag ZartussaCan on Twitter and on Instagram in the run-up and then also during the trip. So if you're interested in following our travels, our little adventure, our big adventure, then that's what we'll be doing. And so here endeth Ask Splodz for the week. Good evening, and this face in front of this chair, this is the end of weekly vlog number 16. Just wanted to say thank you for watching, thanks for coming along this week. Please subscribe if you haven't done already. Give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to answer any of the random questions that I've asked you throughout the week. See you next week. Bye.